everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one, it seems that Marula knows quite a bit more about our brother than we do, which is kind of intriguing in many ways. And also, a new little mini-event has started. I think it's a summer one, but this is one of the new event types that have kind of popped up over like last half year that I talked about last time as well. So this is kind of like a bingo board of some sort, where you just fill in the blanks, quote unquote, or just bingo it out with doing the activities that is on the board, which is really fascinating and interesting, and it's probably right now my favorite type of event, because it makes you go in a little scatter batter hunt of some sort. So yeah, that's an interesting. What is actually the price? I haven't not really into the dress, but I'm not a dress person, so that's probably the hair. Could be a summer theme of some sort, I guess. And oh, there's actually I'm in first place. Didn't know that though. But in the last one I talked about there was this mini event of Fairy Tale. There's actually 8 tasks. I didn't see that last time. However, the rewards is actually that you can befriend Hagrid. I didn't know about that. Someone spoiled me, and that's annoying, but that's what just happens now and then. But it's called Fairy Tale, and I think we will be starting this one off this time around, because I really wanted to do it last time, but I didn't know if I had to use energy or not. So this time around, we are all good and ready to go. So let's go and see what Hagrid actually wants from us. Yes, indeed. So, okay, so go meet with Hagrid just in the regular manner, so it's not just gonna have creatures. There's also so many new creatures that's going around, so maybe I will also look at that in this one, because I still only have the 4 creatures as post-Christmas last year, but there's been coming so many more! It could be interesting to befriend more. So let's see, what do we have here? Well, it looks rather empty. Miss Fairy, where are you? Where is Sassy Fairy? Like, are they all completely gone? Oh, the ball sprinkles are dancing! There's more than the one we used to have. We only used to have this little fellow right there. Like, right here. But what is... Oh, there's even one up there! Next to the coin sign. I didn't see that one in the first go-around. How much further can we go? How many is showing? Not really anyone is showing. Oh! Hello! There he is! The little wolfie! Oh my goodness, that's so cute! He's just hiding there. I wonder if you would even notice him there at all. If you weren't really paying attention or just checking out first. But he's right there! That's so cute. Okay, so no other creatures than our little friend here is there. So let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, Borf, that was his name. I was forgetting his name. Where's Borf? Borf. Oh man. Okay, I'm just too giddy with this game. So let's just go and talk to Hagrid. No, just a second. I just want to see Borf again. Sorry, but I want to. Oh, like he's just hiding right there. Like, just hello. Is anyone here? Hello. Oh man. Okay. I'm derping. Sorry. Let's go talk to Hagrid. Thanks for meeting me all the way out here, eh? No problem, Hagrid. I'm always willing to help a friend. Plus, you sounded upset when you asked me to come. Are you alright?
No.
No, Ray. I reckon I'm not. Professor Snape's out of the fairy wings he need for his beautification potion lesson. Oh, wait. Oh, lesson. I was like, beautification potions? Did Snape use those? I know Alan Rickman, he was quite the looker. Even in his younger days, but Snape, he kind of seems very, like, not the most interesting bachelor around. I don't know. I don't know. But that means he's probably gonna go for the fairies. Oh knows. Oh knows. I'm sure you'll find a way to get more. That's the problem. He already has. Oh, our little sassy fairy has been captured. And they probably don't regrow wings. I don't think so. I overheard him saying he's going to harvest the wings from the fairies in my garden. That's a shame. Oh man, there's two choices. Like, oh man. Oh, I hate all these answers. That's a shame. That's practical. Because it's near you. So mean. That sounds like Snape. I don't know if Snape actually was a go-getter type of materials. At least not to my knowledge. So I don't know if that sounds like Snape. I don't know. But I would say that's a real shame because we just befriended that sassy fairy. That's a shame. I can't imagine fairies without their wings. I agree. Removing a fairy's wings won't hurt them, but they will make them awfully annoyed. Oh, so it actually won't kill them? But... oh, is it like a salamander they regrow them? I'm just making a lot of hypotheses here without actually knowing. Oh no. What are we gonna do? It just seems like a rotten thing to do to a vain creature like that. Well, yeah, they're very vain. That's the only thing I know, like, they're sassy. I just see everything in this game as sassy, being sassy. Plus, I've grown rather fond of the little creatures, and would hate them to be upset. So you want to keep Snape from finding the fairies? Yes, I was hoping to relocate them here, but they're refusing to leave. I suspect they're trying to lay their eggs on the underside of my pumpkin leaves. Oh, it's mating seasons as well. And fairy lays lays eggs. I'm learning something new every day. I just assumed they were like humans or mammals in that department. But apparently they lay eggs. Alright! So they're more bird or insect-like. Or reptile-like. Than mammal. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm putting too much into this. Okay. Professor Snape will be around my hut any day now, so I'm still not sure what to do. Will you help me, Ray? Of course, Hagrid. Between the two of us, I'm sure we can come up with a plan to convince the fairies to relocate. Well, the fairy is already here. Like, if we go out here, like, if we just go like this, and over here, and then care for creatures. Not creatures, but creatures. See? Fairy right there. Job's done. Right? No, I don't think it goes that way. Okay. So, the main issue of this seems to be that Snape needs supplies and Hagrid does not agree with it. And which is kind of fair because I could just... I think, how do we... like, I hope they... just the thought of them removing the wings in the age where our character is probably from, they would probably just take a knife and just cut them off in like a really brutal way. But the reason why I'm now in the Niffler area of this is not to actually talk to Niffler, but to actually go over... over here, because we can actually unlock another care for creature. Because as you can see, I've pretty much stacked up on a lot of things over the half year. And it's a Abrasian. Which... I don't know if you guys know, but I have a slight fear of horses. So it's not something, it's not a creature I would personally say is my favorite, but it's one of the ways to level up and care for magic creatures. So we would just unlock this nice little golden horse with wings. Because I would have assumed it was a Pegasus, but a Pegasus apparently is something else. This is a Brashian. So let's just adopt this little fella. And hopefully, actually also give him a little bit of food. He or she. I don't know. They don't really actually, they don't seem to actually give them any genders or anything. So you can name them and you can assume their own genders. It's your story. But I would say this, for me, it's a male. I have no reason why and no conclusion why I think of this. It's just what comes first to my mind. So we will just bond with it very quickly, and as well we will feed it, because we have a lot of pet food. Just because we're here, we might as well. And we will of course get the new part of XP as well. There we go. Oh yeah, and they're in the different level type. He doesn't like us. What kind of sassy attitude was that? Like, I will take your food, but I'm not gonna look at you. What is that? Yeah, there are different levels to their sassiness or to their abrasiveness towards us. And since this guy is very shy for now because he's wild, he's not tame as this little fella here who we can interact with because it's devoted to us now. What is this little Pollock? So let's go and say hey to it. Just, aww. Isn't that lovely? He's so lovely. He's a good boy. I don't know. Pets for me is just usually just male. Just by automat. Just automatically they're just male for me. Mostly because all the pets I've had in my past and such, I think that's why they have all been males. So I just assume they're male. Even the 2 cats I have right now are males. And that's a pixie. And he looks very mischievous. But we can't unlock him yet because we don't have a high enough level. Alrighty then, let's just check here. We are level 4. And I think there was one more we could unlock in the forest. Isn't there? Is there? We actually have 2 we can unlock. I didn't know that. However, I think some of them I can't. No, I can't unlock the hippogriff because I don't have enough of the golden books. And there is the green dragon here. Welsh green dragon. Oh, I can adopt that one. And it's actually interesting. Every time I click into this creature, it just seems like it's a little bit laggy. Just a tiny little bit. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, it does seem... it's still a little laggy with this fellow. Maybe it just takes... This fellow takes a lot of rendering to do, I guess. I'm not sure. But we can adopt this fella too. There we are. There's a good little fella. And he's angry. He's very angry. Maybe we should... Okay. Don't get bitten by him. Jolly? Jolly, we need you right now. Charlie! So let's give him some food as well. Give it some food. Oh, that's a steak! I like all the other parts were just regular folder that we've given every other creature, and then on top of that there was a steak. That's interesting. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun with this now. Because now I can, because I didn't want to unlock them before I started recording normally again. And at the time when I was recording last, like in the past, like half a year, like around Christmas there weren't really anyone else than the 4 I've already unlocked unless you were of a higher level. However, we go back to Hagrid to see if we can concoct a plan, because now we have adopted more pets to our hoarding. Because your dormitory also very getting rather full of pets of different sorts. However, let's come up with a plan, which is only 1 hour, which is fine, and it did actually require energy, which I expected it would, but it didn't. I was not sure, because it could also just be a convention and then you would have to go look for stuff. You never know. So, let's go talk to him and find out. Let's see. Oh, consider. Oh, this is a big energy one. Moving all the fairies from my garden won't be that easy. I could imagine. Make a joke. Fairies might not be more self-absorbed. Oh man. I don't think fairies are more well, I think actually fairies are more self-absorbed than Marula because they are vain creatures of nature. We're getting sassy back, that's for sure. Let's see here. Won't be surprised how stubborn fairies can be. Okay, so it just seemed like I don't know how we're gonna move them. I don't know. Okay. Whatever we do, let's make sure we don't hurt the fairies. We'll lure them with pet food. That's quite easy, isn't it? Oh, you seem so sad. I tried buzzing at them to communicate, but it didn't work. Well, treats always works. Even for most feral animals, you can also lure them in with some type of food. Usually. Also in catch-release programs with cats and such, and catch and release, they often lure in with a bit of food. So maybe we should just take one of those, like, some treats and bring them with us. I think that would be fine. I'm pretty sure. Fairies like to groom themselves. Could you try luring them with a mirror? Oh yeah, they're vain creatures. So we probably have to go find a mirror now, because that was the first indicator of what we could actually do. Consider. Propose idea. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. What if we mimic one of the fairies' predators and chase them out? I like the mirror idea better. Because if you hunt them or something of the sort, that would probably just stress them out of their mind. So that doesn't sound like a good plan to me. Anyway, let's see what we actually come up with. Thanks to our brainstorm, I got a few ideas about how we can keep Snape from getting the fairies. Let's hear them. Well, I thought we could try and scare the fairies out of your garden. That's not a bad idea, but if we scare them, there's no telling if they might just fly off. If they go even further onto the school grounds, if Snape will find them for sure. Alright. Then how about we capture them and release them somewhere else? I already tried, but they are tricky little creatures. Capturing them ain't easy. The 5 pumpkins I smashed trying to do it can attest to that. Oh yeah, fairies may also have small tricks up their sleeves, that's true. Then instead of moving the fairies, why don't we just try asking Snape directly if he could get fairy wings somewhere else? I already tried, but no luck. Snape said he didn't want to change his lesson plan on account of me feeling bad for some bugs. Well, that's mean. Really? That's mean. Well, so I'm out of good ideas. Well, what about the mirror one? You talked about the mirror. A mirror. If only we could figure out the best way to convince the fairies to move. That's it, Hagrid. We can test out different methods on a fairy to determine which way to persuade them. You know, come over here, little fairies, children, something. That sounds like a good plan. But where can we get a fairy? Well, we already have one. The ones in my garden are all hiding from me. Actually, I've been taking care of fairy here in the Magical Creatures Reserve. I'll go get it and meet with you in the Care for Magical Creatures classroom. Oh, I haven't unlocked that area yet. I haven't unlocked that area yet. Can I even go there then? Oh, we already adopted the fairy, so... We need the fairy to practice on before we move them to the ones in the garden. Yes. We already skipped very quickly that one. Because we already adopted the fairy, so it probably just went to us like, really? Really? But can we go to the classroom? We can? I guess that's because it's a special occasion that we can do that. I assume, because I haven't unlocked that because we are not at the year yet to have care for magical creatures. So I guess that's just a little special off there. Anyway, we don't really have a plan. This was all what this little part was all about, but apparently all the plans that we have, Hagrid already tried with it. But alas, it didn't work. Those plans have not worked. So basically now we're just gonna test an error. like, does this work? No. Does this work? No. So, I actually think I'll be ending off here. And on to next time, guys. Take care and have a fantastic day.